Hello to you all. When we look at all the religions around the world, major religions, we see one common factor, except for one, which is we have to believe one person's show. Buddhism is a one-man show where one man believes that he's God and we have to believe his story. Christianity is a one-man show where a person tells a story and says he's the Son of God and you can only come through him to God. And only 150 years later, with no manuscript, nothing written, somebody else writes word for word what somebody said 150 years ago, and we have to believe that person. The same applies to Islam. One man had a dream and a vision, and we have to believe them. Will that stand in court? And the answer is absolutely not. Judaism, however, is the only religion which proudly states and stands to say that close to 3 million people stood at Mount Sinai, not to say anything about the 10 plagues in Egypt in front of two nations, the Egyptians and the Jewish, not to stand, not to state and say about the crossing of the Red Sea, the parting of the Red Sea in front of two nations, the Jewish and the Egyptians. So all these nations are actually standing out there and having a one-man show religion, except from Judaism. If we take the number of people that stood at Mount Sinai, 600,000 men, the same applies to ladies, multiplied by children, young and old, all the age of 60, we come to about 3 million people. So this is the only religion that will stand by this faith, and faith is not something that's a make-believe. We are called in the Bible a stiff-necked people, meaning that nation which stands by understanding that we have to prove that kind of faith. Trust, faith has to be earned, not just make believe. If somebody will come today and will say to me, I am God or the Son of God, you will only work through me or come through me to God, I will put them in an asylum and will scoff them off completely and reject them. This is the story that you believe. And we have in the oral law given the real story of what happened there. But for obvious reasons, I am not going to publish this story. But we know from Rabbi Akiva, who met Jesus' mother, the real story, what happened there, what was 150 years before Christianity came to be. And today is April's Fool Day, and it's a tradition in the Christian Church in the Vatican. Why did April's Fool's Day worldwide? Because 9 months before 9 months later, it's 23rd of April, 25th of April, Jesus was born. If you count 9 months back, that comes to be April's Fool's Day. This is a tradition, a Christian tradition in the Vatican, that everything started with one big fake and lie. So if you want to really live up to your beliefs, please check thoroughly before you adopt them. If you want to take and erase any commandment given by God himself to Moses in front of 3 million people, amongst them do not eat pork, and in the 10 commandments also circumcision, as well as keep the Sabbath, and not, or do not make yourself any idols, human beings and others, then if you take all these together, anyone that will try to eradicate that and create a new religion, by definition of God himself, is a false prophet, that's a false religion, and therefore don't waste your life following that. God bless you all, and all those who hear and hearken and take to heart will be blessed by God. God bless you all.